Hello, everybody. It's Mike Young with Mike Young Real Estate, and we are here for a video on cryptocurrency. And what does that have to do with the real estate market? And why is cryptocurrency crashing here in May of 2022? That's the subject of this video. But before we get into this video, let me please give you my disclaimer, which is that I am not giving financial advice. This is for informational and educational purposes only, and I am just some random guy on the internet. So thank you so much for watching past the disclaimer. And why is cryptocurrency crashing? I am not going to get into some super incredible detail about all kinds of things about the cryptocurrency market that you need to know about, little details about this, that, and the other thing. There are so many things. It's so detailed. It's so complicated. We could spend hours talking about it. Let me first tell you that, yes, I do own cryptocurrency. Have I sold it? No. I probably should have sold some of it before, but I didn't. But that's got nothing to do with what I'm going to talk about here today. Why is it crashing? Well, the overall gist of cryptocurrency, and this is kind of what I am doing this video on, it's like laywoman's terms, all right? Who doesn't really know much about cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency has more value when the trust in the governments is low. And there's been a lot of mistrust of the governments recently in terms of economics. That's specifically what I'm talking about, the economic policy. As we know, ridiculous amounts of money have been printed by the Fed here in the United States in the last 2 years, like more money than has ever been printed at any one time in the last 2 years, any 2-year period, not even close. Okay, way more money. The only time it was ever any kind of sizable amount like that was back in the 2008 crash. We've talked about that in recent videos too. But it didn't look like they were ever going to stop printing, and they were causing inflation, which they now know they've caused. And all during that turmoil period of time of the last 2 years, cryptocurrency has been really gaining momentum because people are like, I don't trust this fiat currency. They're not even on the gold standard anymore. They're going to print themselves out of existence. This stuff's going to be totally worthless. What is wrong with them? They've lowered interest rates down to like 0. You can get a home mortgage for like 2.5%. The cost of everything's going up because the currency is worthless until the last few months when they started raising interest rates. They said they were going to do it. Everyone knew that was going to have to happen eventually. And that's what's causing cryptocurrency to crash. There is a renewed faith now in the government. It's like, okay, the government's not going to let this entire economy and currency completely collapse. They're going to do what they can now to rein this stuff in and to make sure that inflation gets under control and that the currency has some value, which means that the pendulum is swinging away from cryptocurrency right now. That's all it means. Doesn't mean that cryptocurrency is gone. And actually, I think that cryptocurrency is a very good thing because it's helping to keep the governments in check. And do I think all currency is going to be digital going forward? Yes, of course it is. It's got nothing to do with whether cryptocurrency is going to die or not, or whether the dollar is going to disappear, or whatever might take it over, the Chinese currency, which probably will happen. So that's a whole other video. But everything's going to be digital. We all know that money is just numbers on a screen anymore. That's all it is. It's totally meaningless. It's totally has very little value anymore. It's all a big game. Just make sure you know how to play the game right. And that's what I'm telling you, this cryptocurrency is part of the game. And we're just seeing, just like we're seeing a swing away from a ridiculous historical seller's market in housing, homes, buildings, overpriced lumber on your land. You know, we're seeing that swing away from it right now. We're also seeing a swing away from cryptocurrency, but it'll be back. Don't worry, okay? It's not going away because that's the way that value is going to be stored going forward. Right now, it's just everyone's thinking, oh, okay, well, the government's going to try. But like I said, even if the US government rescues everybody here, which they're going to try, and they hopefully will, China will probably take over and all this other stuff. There's a whole other video. That's all this other stuff. Anyway, you get the idea. So the general gist is don't worry so much about it. You don't need to sell everything. And if you want to, fine, go ahead. You know, just like you don't need to sell all your real estate either. I told people to sell, by the way, recently, their homes and their cars, because if you have an extra home or an extra car, or if you don't mind renting or moving to a less expensive area in the meantime, while all this froth gets knocked off the prices and terms, then do it. Okay. I'm not talking about to abandon anything. Same with cryptocurrency. It's there's just a swing away from it right now. Like I said, I'm not selling my real estate. I'm not selling my cryptocurrency. But if you are somebody that is, you know, more not as financially stable, think about your moves here. You don't want to go bankrupt or just ruin your own financial future making some unwise decisions here. So that's it for my video. And let me know where you think the price of Bitcoin is going to be on January 1, 2023 in the comments if you're still watching, because right now it's below $30,000 and everyone's freaking out. But where do you think it's going to be January 1st, 2023? Write that price in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.